Yeah, if you
You
can
see
show the
that? There's
posterior.
only one gripper moving, which is the anterior gripper. I will now move the posterior gripper. You see that? That is the posterior gripper. So we can uncouple these if we want to uncouple these and grasp one leaflet at a time. Okay? So we will now go ahead and go into the LV.
Close the.
Huh? Yeah. We'll close this a little bit. Okay? All right. Okay, we may have rotated a tiny bit. Let me open it now. I think we have both of the leaflets resting on top. Okay, do you want to take a look at the clip orientation? So
Sure.
we need to clock it a tiny bit. Do you agree?
You can see that, yeah, usually you like it to be 12 and 6. Now it's rotated a little bit. Yeah.
All right, maybe this is better.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if we still have the leaflets on. Here it looks like you do.
And then let's check the color, the position of it. Maybe it moved a little bit to the middle of the valve, so
Do you want us to go in the middle of the valve?
I mean, we have a good grasp here, so we can try here.
Yeah? Okay, so we missed the posterior, so we'll go back down again. So as I'm pulling it back, Tarun is actually rotating the system clockwise or anti-clockwise, depending upon whether we want to go anterior or posterior. Yeah. All right. So I'm not sure we have it.
I don't think we have a posterior leaflet. Yeah.
So
I think we were a little overclocked, overturned. No, we don't have anterior.
okay, so we don't have anterior now, but we have posterior. Okay, can you go a little bit anterior, please? You know, it is very hard to push this down. I don't know why. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Why don't we go and lift the? Okay.
I think we should check orientation.
Okay, let's check. Let's check orientation again to make sure that we haven't rotated.
Push it down a little.
We have rotated a little bit
Yeah.
and moved a little bit to the middle of the valve, so I think we should go back a little bit more.
Do you think we should go a little bit lateral?
Yeah, a little bit lateral. I'll show
Okay.
you
All
the
right.
color
So let's
here.
just do that. So let me come down, and we will.
That's good.
Okay, good.
That's too
Perfect.
much, actually.
I think we are too lateral, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to.
Okay. That's
So
good.
we have both leaflets now. Let me just lower the grippers. We can then decide whether or not we want to stay here and take this. Are we too lateral? Is there still a jet? Yes. So we have both of these leaflets. The question is, do we want to stay here or do we want to come back a little bit more medially?
I think that's a good place because you still have a small jet on the side here.
Yes, you're right. So I think it is. I think we may need
We can check
three clips here.
Yeah, we can check the clip orientation here. And it looks good. Acceptable.
Okay.
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 All right. So we have both of these leaflets. We've lowered the grippers, but we have not closed the clip.
Let's see if we want to optimize the grasp. Let's see if we want to optimize the grasp.
Yeah. So I think the good thing is, for example, if we wanted to get more anterior, we could just lift the gripper on the anterior.
And optimizing it, yeah.
But I think we have it though, right? We have enough. Okay, so should we close it?
Yes, we can start.
All right, so
closing
we're
it.
going to start to close this slowly. It's very important. We've learned that in some of these functional MR cases, it is important not to put a lot of tension, so you can give it back. It's important that the clip doesn't come above the mitral annular plane. So that's when we have leaflet tears, you know. So are you happy with what you have on the anterior?
Yeah, I mean, so far you can
All right,
see
so
the
I'm
MR
closing
is
it very
decreasing.
slowly.
You have very good insertion of the anterior and
Okay.
posterior
All right, so
leaflet.
we have, so the MR, okay.
So I think it's half now. You can see.
Yeah, so we don't have a jet lateral to it, right? All the jet is
Yeah, just a
medial
small
to it.
one. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to see in the 3D?
And we have an increase in our blood pressure.
And the blood pressure went up, huh? So I think one of the best signs is when the blood pressure goes up by 10, 15 points, then you know that you've made a difference in the mitral regurg.
And the V wave is down from 16 to 10 now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we went a little lateral. Yeah, yes. So in the bicom view, what we did was we moved the whole system lateral, and that allowed us to get the clip, both of the leaflets on the clip. And as you saw, I was asking Moody a question: are we too lateral? And he said there was still a jet lateral to where our clip was, so which means that we were not too lateral. So and after we close the clip, we don't see a jet lateral to this. So I think this is a good first clip. I think what we should do is quickly release this because we would like to show you more clip insertions. Yeah. What do you see? Is there
There's a small, tiny jet here on the side, but
yeah,
but the
all of
main
this is
bulk
all
of it
medial.
here. Yeah.
Okay,
the
so
main
we need
bulk
to
of it
quickly
here.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. Tarun, can you go ahead and release this,
Sure.
or Aaron?
Aaron,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Yes.
Aaron, release the clip.
So can you focus on this so we can
Yeah,
show
so
the
focus
steps?
on this. Releasing the clip in the new system, in the G4, is much easier and fewer steps than the old system. I think this G4 is an amazing advance. Samina, you're also using G4 now, right? I think most centers now have G4 available. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, it is. It is amazing. It is an amazing feature, and it is of tremendous use, especially when you're doing tricuspid clips. Yes. Yeah. So is the other one ready?
Yes.
The next clip ready? What are we using? Do we have a W or?
We have a W.
We have a W. Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Moody, we are fully released.
Yeah.
All right. So
Clip looks
Can you
stable
show us
here.
the guide first so we can get
so you can also so you'll
have a
to,
lot of guide.
We'll
and
take a little M off,
we also have plus, so we need to,
and you also put some plus there. So
Yeah.
okay. Just see if you can take this off with a little M off, huh?
let's fix it. Moody, show us the tip of the spear. Okay.
All right. Okay, let's get the second clip. It will be nice to show.
And then the post assessment is usually we check the gradient one more time to make sure that we have more room for clips. We're gonna check the pulmonary veins to see the improvement.
One second. Let me.
Let's give it back.
Okay. Okay, we're good now.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Gradient is 1, so it's
where is
acceptable.
the blue? It's
You're
here.
gonna
Can
go
you
and
rotate
check
it?
the
Okay.
pulmonary veins, and you can see it's most of it
All right.
is
So
red
we
now.
are advancing now.
Moody, show us the clip.
Okay,
We're coming
sure.
in with the second clip.
Okay. We have guide here, a lot of guide.
We have a lot of guide.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as we advance this, we will. Tarun, can you take some plus off so that I can?
I have. We are neutral. We don't.
Okay. All right. Let me just so I can come out.
Have, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we're good.
All right. So we are straddling here, which is nice. Okay, so let's see. Let me just in the right amount of straddle. Okay, so we will steer in 3D. Where are we?
So you're up here,
Okay,
this side.
so I just find steering to be the best in 3D, at least. So there is also a considerable use of fluoroscopy. You know, when you're putting in a second clip and third clip, I think fluoroscopy is quite useful. Okay, so it'll help you. Tarun, did you put any positive or no?
No,
Plus
not
or
sure.
no?
I
Okay,
didn't.
so there it looks quite.
We had to
Re-
for the first one.
Okay, so here,
We gave
Let's
about
see.
180 of plus.
so if we go there, we will end up very close. If we take a little M off,
Pull it up, you're almost
Yeah.
close.
okay.
I think
Now,
more.
do we have a medial dive here?
Yeah, yeah,
So let me take some M off, and you can pull the whole system back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Moody, let's look at our trajectory now.
It might be
Okay.
aorta hugging a little.
I
I think Aaron is right. We are probably hugging the aorta a little bit.
Release M, because we have a medial dive, so.
so we call that an aorta hugger. Okay.
Now we
I
give-
think, yeah, when you took some M off, I think we
Yeah.
have. Okay. So we'll pull the whole system back a little bit, so without disturbing our trajectory. So we want to put the second clip medial to the.
pull this back, we're touching
It's,
it.
it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you know, I want to see
Yeah.
that we are truly. How much guide do we have?
You have about a centimeter of guide here.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
What the plus or no? Should we give plus? We have a ball.
Yeah. Okay. Give a little plus if you want.
We have to take M off.
Yeah, much.
Can you
better.
show us the?
Lateral dive.
Okay. Can you show us the 3D picture?
Okay.
Okay. Are you happy with this, Moody?
Yeah, looks good.
We might
Okay.
have medial dive.
So we have a little bit of a medial dive.
I think
Tarun,
we'll
do you want
release
to
as
take?
you go down.
Yeah. So I think maybe, and there's
Maybe,
also a
yeah.
little gap between the two.
Yeah, we'll release as you go down. So,
So
we'll,
okay. So let me close this. Okay. We don't know what those individual. Okay. So just release it.
yeah,
Release
yeah,
the M
Yeah.
because we want to come closer.
Mhm, yeah, perfect.
All right. So you saw that as we went in, Tarun was releasing the M. Okay. So, Moody, are you
Yeah.
okay with this?
Yeah, looks good.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Okay.
Orientation.
So we'll just
3D
open the
zoom.
clip. Can you go ahead and show us our orientation, please?
Okay.
Okay. So you can see the clip orientation. Yeah.
It's rotated, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess we should be ready to grasp.
I think you need to
We should
counterclockwise a little
counter
bit.
Okay. You guys want us to counter? Okay. I think, yeah, we want to
Yeah.
be parallel
Mhm.
or even a little bit. Is this good enough?
I would do it
And,
just a little bit more, just, yeah.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Maybe too close. Let's see.
Yeah, it's too close, but let's see.
Yeah.
It's,
System back.
yeah, so I think we'll pull the system back because I think it's a little too close. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is probably better. Okay. Are you okay, Moody?
Yeah.
We're running out of time, so we'd like to grasp.
Okay, let me get you a good grasping view.
All right.
It's too close.
Yeah.
It's,
So it has come too close to it, so we'll pull back even more.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we have the posterior.
No, we don't have
We
the
don't.
posterior completely yet.
Okay, Tarun, take it posterior and let me come down.
Okay.
Okay, now you
All
have
right,
the
so we
posterior.
have both.
Yeah.
Lock.
Did you drop the grippers?
Let me open this a little bit. Okay. Do you want me to pull back more?
I would
before
say, yeah, I will take, we can take a little bit more.
Okay, so I'll lower the grippers.
Do you want to pull up more, a little bit more? Yeah.
Pull back up more. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Now we can lower the grippers, yeah.
All right. So we lowered the most important thing is not to cause a tear. So I am advancing this a little bit. All right. So we are beginning to see some smoke in the left atrium, huh?
Yes.
Which is generally a good
It's
sign.
here.
It means
Yes,
that the
yeah.
MR has been impacted.
Get back a little more.
All right, and fluoroscopically, the clips look quite parallel, which is what you want. Tarun, are you satisfied?
Yeah, I think it looks very good.
Yeah. So we don't see much MR now in the medial part, right?
Yeah. No.
And
we
then,
don't.
so our left atrial pressure
Damn.
is down to 10. It's a little damped right now, but you can see. So of course now very quickly Moody's going to give us the gradients. So despite the gradient is going to be about 3 or something, I would think. You know, it's 2.
True.
No. No, at this point, see, it's very important not to release the clip till you are completely satisfied. Number one, that your leaflet insertion was good. And number two, that you've actually made an impact on the mitral regurgitation. So Moody will do his assessment. And of course, you want to make sure that the gradients are not too high. So the gradient here was 2, as Moody mentioned,
Yeah.
or showed us. You can
Then-
see that the leaflet insertion is good, right?
Yeah,
Of both
it's very
of these
good here. You can
leaflets.
see it's still inserted very well.
You know, and we saw the smoke. Now the jet that you saw, a small residual jet, was actually a commissural jet. You know, so it's not a. But I think we've.
Let's see, it's very
Moody,
well
what
there.
do you think? You know, we
I
don't
think
want
it's
to
a very good result here. We have.
So tell us what you think.
Yeah, we don't see much of the MR, just small jet here and a small jet coming from here. So,
Yeah, so it's a
I
tiny
think it's a
jet.
very good result overall.
All right. So that's great. Okay. Yeah. So we will go ahead. Moody, would you think? Do you agree that we should remove? We should release this clip?
Yes, I think it's good. Yeah, we know.
Okay.
It's a good position.
Or-
You can see the veins here are normalized, and that was reversed before. I'll show you.
Okay.
I think we
Yeah.
can start.
Can
with-
you? I just tightened it a little bit more. Okay. So we will go ahead and release this then. Okay. Are you still good with us releasing?
Let's go and check it.
Because one thing about clip procedure is till you release, changes can still occur after you release. So
Looks very good here. Well
yeah.
inserted.
But at
Okay.
least fluoroscopically, our let's go ahead, Aaron, go ahead and release it. Our clip placement is very parallel, which is very important, and I think our MR reduction is
Significant. Yeah. You can see there's a smoke everywhere right now.
yeah. Okay. Any other comments from anybody?
I think the V wave is down from 16 to 10.
Yeah, so I think we'll get better tracings of the
Yeah.
left atrial pressure after we remove this. One of the features of the G4 system is that you can measure the pressure, continuously. It has got a little bit more room. So that is a feature. I think it's not always, it gets damped a little bit, right? In my
Yeah.
experience, what do you think, Tarun?
I think you're right.
I think what is absolutely amazing is the independent grasping and the simplicity, and I think that it's very stable. It doesn't. The old clip used to not be very stable. So, yeah. Okay. So I think we've pretty much come to as we are releasing this. We want to thank the course directors for inviting us to participate in this live transmission, and I want to thank our staff and everybody here who actually came here on a Saturday night to do this. So thank you for letting us be a part of this. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Terrific. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Dr. Slate. Thank you.
Right? I think we did. Okay.
Are we off?
Okay.
Moody,
good.
let's assess that lateral.